A quiet space to talk about the subtle struggles hidden in daily life.
From Japan with real words.
Hello, welcome to my podcast. This is a podcast where I talk calmly about life struggles and family issues.
This isn't an explanation.
Quite heavy, feel the temperature of the words. 暗きなぎスポルカス
First of all, I thought things would change when my parents went to Sapporo, so I was excited, but nothing changed. Now nothing changed. So it hurt. There is no change for someone who stays inside all the time. There is no change. Maybe there is no change because I've stayed inside all the time. If someone is shut in, nothing changed. It's painful. Next, my personality is extreme, so I can only like a place or dislike it. My personality is extreme, so if I go to other region, I can only like I can like the place or dislike it. But of course, I like my hometown more. I prefer my hometown. It's difficult for me recently. It's tough because I've been learning English, but I'm curious about Spanish, and even if I look up study method, nothing comes up. I try to find study method, but I can't find any. Nothing comes up. And I'm curious about Spanish. Next, when I was listening to foreign music, I know this. This lyric was money and becoming famous. With fame, I feel meaningless. None of it meaning anything. Money or becoming famous doesn't matter to me. Without someone important. After all, this lyric said, without someone, nothing feel. I feel meaningless. Money, fame, it's meaningless. So far, up to here, okay. Up to here is okay. But I think everything is meaningless. But this lyric say, if you are here, she's okay. I can understand. Next.
きなぎ
As I said, I have been learning English. I think continuing is important. It's important to keep going. But the courage to change, it's amazing. I don't have confidence, but Spanish is too difficult for me. Next. Day before yesterday, she was cleaning without permission. She was cleaning the stairs on her own without being asked. She usually asks me, but day before yesterday, on her own, cleaning stairs. Next, I thought a podcast would reach the most people, but there are also the most shows, so I started wondering if it can still reach the largest audience. In other words, I thought podcast could reach many people. But there are so many podcasts. So I started to wonder if they can still reach a lot of listeners. I thought podcasts could reach many people, but there are so many podcasts. I wondered if they can reach a lot of listeners. I'm not sure. Next. If I use English in podcast, it's easier to find in searches, but the competition is very strong. So when I think competition is very strong. So when I think about it simply, it feels like plus and minus. Plus and minus cancel out. In the end, I wonder which language would reach more listeners for a small podcast. I wonder which is better for a small podcast, English or Spanish. Next is strange characteristic, but I was wondering if the bandage came off because pressure was put on it. Pressure was put on it. But I can't check. This bandage is very important. So if the bandage came off, it's problem. So I worried whether pressure was put on it. Actually, I've often wanted to make a show about podcasting so many times. I've wanted to create a podcast about podcast distribution many times, but I can do it. But I've been talking about it very many times, but I didn't separate. Next, I thought about switching to Spanish, but I couldn't understand why the grammar was so difficult. I wanted to switch to Spanish, but I didn't understand why the grammar was hard. Next, I'm not sure if this sounds strange. I think how to explain, how to tell my parent why a parent has had certain idols charm. I always think tell my parent. I always think how to share Nogitaga's charm with my parent. I wanna explain the appeal of Nogitaka to my parent. I will learn English, but I've been feeling frustrated. So if I switch it to Spanish, I might start liking Spanish because the pronunciation is closer. I feel frustrated, so I might like Spanish because its pronunciation is similar. I feel frustrated, so I might like Spanish because its pronunciation is similar. A memory method was suggested by experts, but I discovered my own, so I felt frustrated. Sometimes it happened. Experts talked something, but I discovered this thing. It's common thing. A memory technique was proposed by experts, but I discovered my own. I found one myself. Next, when I was searching online, I was searching on the internet. That said, 50 was enough for learning pronunciation, but 50 was enough. But I thought I needed to do 3,000. It told me I should just learn pattern. Then I asked, what's about other words? It said, pattern alone aren't enough. One more time. It said 50 was enough. So I asked, I need 3,000. It said. Then I said other something. I noticed I should run pattern, but other article said patterns are not enough.
From Japan with real words.
Next, I imagine and have question about Dragon Ball. One Piece been running for a long time, but Dragon Ball had a 10-year break. So I was thinking about why is it still popular with our generations. I was thinking about why is it still popular with our generation. Is it popular with all generations? I was thinking about why. One Piece has been running a long time, but Dragon Ball had a 10-year break. I was thinking about why is it still popular with all generations. Next is something I can't understand. I was told to use a paper dictionary, but it said exactly the same things. Exactly same things. But they told me to use a paper dictionary. It was exactly the same. But teacher told me to use a paper dictionary. But exactly the same. It was exactly the same. So I can't understand. I couldn't understand. Next is my learning English. I tried other method, but it was bad. And I gave up pronunciation. And there are many blogs, but I'm in a hurry, so I can't read them calmly. I'm impatient, so I can't look at them calmly. Maybe it's my characteristic. I'm in a hurry, so I can't read them calmly. I can't look at them calmly. Next is last. I've given up. I've given up from listening. So my only goal is speak on a podcast. But if that's only goal, what I can talk about becomes limited. I feel like I need a goal for studying English, but at the same time, maybe it's better not to have a. I gave up on listening. In other words, my goal is only to speak on a podcast, but I think I need a goal to study English. but it's better to have one. Next corner is 引き飯. Yesterday I had daikon and chicken. Firstly, boiled it and toast. So texture was amazing. Thank you for listening. Please follow this program. See you again.